Hi, this is Richard Ortiz with the Fighter's Voice, voiceography at its best. And every fighter has a voice, and so does Joe Soto here at Porterville, California. He's going to tell us all about 2016, assess his career in 2017. The future looks bright for the future champion of the world, Mr. Joe Soto. How we doing, champ?
I'm good. Just chilling here, getting some training a little bit, I guess.
Well, let's talk about that training. We say training, we must be preparing for something. Is there upcoming events coming up?
No, nothing really. You know, I'm just trying to get too fat, and just kind of trying to heal up some injuries, but nothing set. You know, well, like usually I never know if anything's coming up. Anyways, they just kind of hit me like out of nowhere. Hey, you want to take this fight? You know, so I try to stay busy, try to do what I can, but like my body's been kind of hurt this year, so I'm just trying to fight through these little injuries.
Well, you're very successful when you take a fight without a full preparation. I don't know if it's mental or what, but we see the best Joe Soto. I mean, I saw that tap out, and that was one of your finest performances.
Yeah, I think it's sometimes it's better to take these short notice fights. There's not that much pressure, or I don't know. I don't know if I'm more scared or something, and I fight better because I'm on my toes and I know I gotta get shit done. Or, you know what I mean? So and I'm not killing myself for like a long ass training camp or overtraining. Sometimes we overtrain, so sometimes these short notice fights are kind of good. I've kind of been successful doing them, or had good results.
I agree with you. And those that don't know the Joe Soto story, you were just hours of preparation, right? Trying to make weight. Well, you did make weight. Dillashaw's opponent didn't make weight, and then you got the call. Tell us all about that, because a lot of people don't know the Joe Soto story.
Yeah, I got to fight TJ Dillashaw for the UFC championship. Because like Burrell didn't make weight. You know, they called me up. I was ready. It was like an hour before weigh-ins, and they called me up to go downstairs, and the matchmakers were there, all smiling and stuff. And I'm like, "What are you guys up to?" You know? And they kind of just asked. They said, "Hey, Burrell's out. Don't say anything. Would you take the Dillashaw fight and fight for the title?" And I said, "Hell yeah!" Then we started, talking about it, and I was like, how much am I getting paid? They're like, all right, we'll give you some more money and stuff like that. But it was good, I got to go in there and, my first UFC fight for the bout. It was a good experience, I wish it was a different result, but you learn and hopefully I get back to that situation again and, be ready, a little bit more ready next time.
We're going to move on from that, but first of all, I do got to ask you, what was it like walking into that cage, your walk, as soon as you knew you were going to battle for the belt? You knew you were going to give it your all. How did that feel?
It was crazy. It was like, like surreal, like a dream. Like, is this happening? But at the same time, I've been prepared for that. I've been a champion before, in Bellator and, Itachi. And I fought a lot of guys, had a lot of fights already. So I've been a veteran of the sport, trained with some of the best. Trained with UFC champions before. I've actually and I had trained previous with Dillashaw before, so I knew that's where I belonged, and I knew I could beat anybody in the world. I know that from training experiences and stuff, and I was just going out there and trying to put on a good performance. So it wasn't my day that day, so that guy's good. That's cool.
Yeah, you've always surrounded yourself around talented people. I mean, you were actually a roommate with Bones Jones, correct?
Yeah. In college for a couple of years, me and John were roommates. He's a cool dude.
Enough about that, right?
Nah, yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's the best. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? After the segment's over, I still got a bone to pick with you. I mean, I'm hearing this, that you're calling me out on media, social network, and saying, who's this Richard Ortiz guy? We're going to have a dance-off. You even threatened to choke me out. Is that true? What are you going to hurt me for, Joe?
Yeah, I just heard you've been talking smack, saying you got better moves than me. And then, I thought I sent you I've danced in front of you before, called you out like just dancing, and you'd never even showed me anything.
I didn't see that. What was that?
Yeah, you have never showed me. I've never seen you do any kind of move or anything. You send me a lot of stuff through text and stuff, but when it comes down to it, I think you're scared.
Well, you know what? Before the segment's over, we're going to see who really is scared, okay? And then we're going to put all the talk to a side. Enough about that. Now, you did say that Diaz was going to beat McGregor, and it was a war. Who do you take on the third one if, in fact, they do get back into the cage?
Yeah, I got to go with Diaz again, you know what I mean? Trained with him before, he's a good friend. So I'm going with Diaz again. It was a good fight, the last one, you know what I mean? If it would have kept going, I think Diaz would have won, you know, because, I mean, he ended up on top, finally taking him down. That, you know, that's how the fight ended. It was a good fight, though, you know. Conor did show heart this time, you know, because there was a point where he thought he was going to break again, but he kind of fought through it. And but I heard Nate had some injured ribs, you know, and he had to fight differently, you know. That's why he kind of got dropped a couple times, because he had to fight a little bit lower. But we'll see. I mean, you know, hopefully Nate could do it, you know.
Hey, well, styles make fights, and I want you to tell us about the styles and the fights that are being made here in this gym, this mother gym right here. Tell us about this female prodigy that we got coming out that we're going to be sitting down and talking to, and also about this heavyweight assassin in the right hand. Can you care to elaborate on that?
Yeah, we got Karina Herrera. You know, she's I think she's like 3-3 right now, or 3-2 or something like that. You know, we got her coming up. We're kind of trying to help her out. She just started training with us a couple months ago. So we got Paul Strada kind of working with her a lot, showing her a lot of stuff, and he's been really helping her out a lot. So kind of excited to see one of her next fights. You know, she's gonna take some time to learn a little bit more, because she's real raw, but she's just an athlete, and I'm excited to see what she's gonna do. You know, I think she could go a long ways. She still has like, you know, she's barely at like 5% of her ability. She's gonna learn so much more. You know, so you know, it's exciting. And then we got my little cousin, my little big cousin, Javier Ayala. You know, I don't know if you guys seen, he had a crazy knockout versus some Russian in Bellator. So he's doing good, man. He just got a new contract. I'm excited for him too. You know, he's been training here. He's been going to One Kicks in Visalia, and they're kind of helping him out there too. He's still getting better. He's young. He's improving. He's the future right there for Porterville MMA, you know. Actually, him and Karina, you know. So I'm getting kind of old, you know, my body, but so they're gonna do big things.
You know, speaking of doing big things, look, I brought a whole crew right here. We're going to help you out, because I've been hearing 2016. Who's this guy calling you out? He's been flipping you over, this biker guy, this ring announcer guy. He's just been calling you out. And you reached out, you said, Rich, let's do this. 2017, we're going to go after his ass. Yeah. We're going to do this. But I want you to call him out right now.
Yeah, badass biker. I mean, you know, you've been saying a lot of stuff. And you know where I'm at, man. Come down to Porterville, and if you want to, you know, let's see what's up. Let's see what you're all about. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for you. Bring your piece of shit bike over here, and you know, I mean, I'll punk you for it.
You heard it. He's going to punk you for it. And we're going to punk you. Hey, Richard Ortiz with the Fighter's Voice with Joe Soto. And it's a wrap. Thumbs up for Richie.